Hi, what's up guys? I'm KP Kwan from Taste of Asian Food. In this video, I want to show you how to make my version of Devil's Curry, a traditional dish from Malacca's Portuguese community. It is made with chilies, galangal, candle nuts, mustard seeds and more. And a popular explanation why is it called Devil's Curry is because it is very spicy and the color looks fiercely hot. Anyway, I will tone down the heat in this recipe for you. And in fact, you can use pork, sausage, cabbage and carrots besides chicken and potatoes to prepare the Devil's Curry. But for now, I will use chicken to prepare my version of Devil's Curry. Let's get started right now. First, let's prepare the spice paste. I use a combination of dry chilies and fresh red chilies in this recipe. Besides, you also need some onion that has cut into large chunks, lemongrass, galangal, ginger, garlic, candle nuts, and some turmeric powder. Cut the fresh chilies into segments and remove the seeds. For the lemongrass, cut it into short segments for easy blending. This is galangal. It has a tough outer skin that must be removed, and cut it into small pieces to prevent overworking the blender. As for the ginger, it is softer than the galangal and therefore just give them a few rough chops. Since dry chilies are too hard to blend, you need to cut them into sections. Remove the seeds. Soak them in hot water for about 20 minutes. To rehydrate before adding them to the food processor. Now place all the ingredients into a blender or food processor. Add a small amount of water to facilitate blending. Blend the ingredients for 2 to 3 minutes until it becomes a thick and creamy paste. We will use the spice paste for cooking the Devil's Curry in the following step. Let's cook the curry. Heat about 3/4 cups of vegetable oil in a wok over moderate heat. Add the onion rings to the oil and deep fry for about 2 minutes. Followed by the finely julienned ginger and red chilies. Since ginger and chilies require a shorter time to deep fry, you should add them to the oil later than the onion rings. When the onion turns to light golden, remove all the items with a wire mesh strainer. Set them aside and leave the clean oil in the wok. Now fry the chicken and the potatoes, which is optional. I deep fry the chicken and potatoes in oil lightly, which is an optional step. You may want to simplify the step by directly adding the raw chicken and potatoes into the curry gravy in the next step. However, deep-fried chicken and potatoes taste better. Once you have finished deep frying the potatoes and chicken, remove them from the oil. Once we have got everything ready, let's cook the spice paste. Before that, place a tablespoon of mustard seeds in a mortar and break up the seeds with the pestle. Then, place the crushed mustard seeds into the oil. Let it sizzle for half a minute or until aromatic. And then, add the spice paste we prepared in the previous step. Since I did not include the fresh turmeric in the spice paste, I added half a teaspoon of turmeric powder as the substitute. Turn down the heat to simmer the spice mixture for about 20 minutes. During this time, the water will start to evaporate from the mixture and gradually become thicker. I also add some Kashmiri curry powder, which renders a bright red color to the curry. Give it a few stirs from time to time to prevent the spice from sticking to the wok. It takes about 20 minutes to evaporate all the water in a spice mix. When this happens, the spice mixture will become thick and turn to a paste. And you will notice the oil will start to separate from the paste. When this happens, the spice mixture is done. Season it with some sugar and salt. We will adjust the flavor again when it is about to finish cooking, as we will by then know how much gravy is remained and seasons again. Add the chicken to the wok and add roughly about a cup of water. Mix the spice with the chicken, followed by potatoes, and then let it simmers. You may want to add more water if it is too dry or you prefer to have more gravy. The chicken will take about 20 minutes to cook. If you are unsure, use a kitchen thermometer to check the internal temperature of the thickest part of the meat, which should be about 70 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Fahrenheit. You can simmer it longer if you prefer the potatoes to become softer. The chicken will remain tender as long as you simmer over low heat. While simmering the curry, season it with white vinegar, sugar, salt, and dark soy sauce. Before removing the curry from the wok, return the fried onion, ginger, and chilies. Give it a few stirs and dish out. Devil's curry is best to serve with steamed rice. It tastes better a few hours after cooking when the flavor has been absorbed into the meat. The curry is stable for a day or two in the refrigerator, and it is freezer friendly if you intend to keep it longer. That's how I prepare my version of devil's curry, and I have included the recipe in the description below the video for your convenience. If you like this video, please subscribe, tap the notification bell, and give me a like. And don't forget to share it with your friends and family on social media. And that's all for now. I will see you again in another video soon. Thanks for watching and bye for now.